Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming today and learning about a different culture. I'm so excited to talk about this particular place this country that we're going to look at, which is Italy. Very beautiful country. This is a country that I actually had a chance to visit, and I really enjoyed my time there. I had a chance to go to Rome. I went to Siena, went to Florence. I was able to see the Sistine Chapel, visit the Vatican, eat some gelato, and that was just the best thing ever. I'm really excited to show you some things about that and talk about what we're going to do for our next piece for this particular project. So let's talk about that today. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. Now, when we look at Italy, one of the things we want to look at is understand these are the different places that you can visit in Italy: Siena, Florence, Venice. Venice is very beautiful because it's pretty much on water. It's built on the water. Um, so a lot of people go there and travel and just get accustomed to the country and the culture there. But it's really interesting to see this particular area. I didn't get a chance to visit Venice, but I did travel to Florence. I did go to Siena. It was really, and I went to Rome. So just wanted to kind of share with you some information about that. And a lot of people say it's just showing you where Italy is located on the map. So you see that this it's right here in the heart of Europe. Okay. And when we look at Italy, we want to understand what the government consists of. It's a parliamentary government. It deals with the republic, and it talks about the prime minister, who that is. You can see that listed there. The national bird there, population as well. And one of the things that a lot of people remember Italy for is that it's shaped like a boot. So that's one really interesting. It's shaped like it's helped you to remember how it looks, but it is shaped like a boot. And this has two major islands, Sardinia and Sicily. So just want you to see that. And it's bordered by France, Switzerland, Austria, and Slovenia. Okay. The climate of Italy pretty much is predominantly hot and dry and dry. It reminds you of when I went in May of that particular year. It reminds you of how our weather is in the spring. Very beautiful time to go in May. Um, so I just wanted you to kind of think about that. That it's very, very nice place to visit with the milder climates, less intense cold season. The summers are a lot longer. So those are just some things to think about. Okay. This is the rivers that consist in Italy. You have the Po River here. And it's just going to break it down into some more rivers and different things that you can, the Tiber, it is the second largest river there, originates on the Alps, the Adige. And this river is an important source of power and irrigation. There's 1,500 lakes in Italy. So that's really interesting to know as well that there's 1,500 lakes in Italy. Okay. I mean, and it's just a beautiful place. I just remember visiting, and I had the chance to go and visit Rome. I visited Siena, and like I said, with Rome, you had the opportunity to see the Colosseum. The Colosseum was very, very popular. It talks about the mountains and the geography of this particular country. And another thing I wanted you to kind of see is the Alps. It talks about the Alps and the plains and everything. But when you look at Italy and the places to visit, you'll see that the Colosseum, like I said, is very popular. You'll also get a chance to see when you visit there, you get to go to the Vatican. Now, the Vatican is, of course, where the Pope resides, but it's really interesting all of the artwork that consists in Italy. Italy was the foundation of the Italian Renaissance. The Italian Renaissance took place in the 14th and 15th century, but it was a very interesting time and an awakening for the arts. And it really opened up the avenue for artists to create spiritual pieces, and it kind of transcended what was the norm at that specific time. And we have so many great masters that produced work in that time: Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. Um, so you can kind of Caravaggio. did some beautiful work as well. But it's just really interesting to see some of those pieces that they have there. It just talks about the landscape and and the structure. And I want to also share with you just some sites as well that you can learn about for Italy, because you are going to actually make a brochure for Italy. So you can do this brochure. You can actually complete this particular brochure. You're going to do it in Publisher. I think that'll be the best way to complete the brochure. You can also, I think, complete it in Microsoft Word, but you're going to upload your progress daily. So I'm thinking if you do Google Slides, I can still have access to it. I'm trying to think how I can have access, but I'm thinking if you do it in Publisher and you upload it, I should be able to see it. But this is the Coliseum, and they had a lot of different things that happened in there. We're gonna learn about some of these sites throughout the week, but they had air that even I didn't know that they flooded even this particular the Coliseum, and it had naval battles in there, and it had a retractable roof as well that you would see in the Coliseum. So I thought that was really interesting. And then of course, the gladiators were fighting in the Coliseum. I did get a chance to travel here to Pisa, and that's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But it really actually leans, you guys, which is very interesting. It actually leans. So it's just really, really amazing to see that there. Okay. Now, there's some other things. This right here is the Vatican. Very beautiful place to visit. If you decide to travel to Italy, one of the things that you'll notice about the Vatican is that the artwork inside is amazing. Very beautiful place to visit. So when you go to Italy, think about visiting there, and you'll see some really awesome masters work with sculpture, design, and things of that nature too. All right, now I wanted to just show you a video and get you to learn about this country. I want you to include some facts that you learned from this video and incorporate that and upload that today. But it's really interesting, like I said, once you see a country and the different things related to that country, it's really interesting to learn about different culture. Okay. And one of the things, like I think that I really was excited about, like I said, when I went to this particular area, when I went here to Rome, like I said, I was very shocked that and on the outside of the Colosseum there were gypsies, and they were different people selling different things. So it really has changed over the years. So just interested to learn about a different culture. All right, so I'm just gonna pull up this video so you can kind of learn a little bit, and please include 10 facts to incorporate for today for a grade. Okay? Watch this video.
If your doorbell doesn't do this, you need a Vivint Smart Security System. Okay. Learn more at Vivint.com.
Wow. There we go.
Welcome to 10 Facts about Italy. Number 1. The name Italy comes from Greek Italus, which means calf. It was originally given to the region of Calabria by Greek settlers in the 8th century BC. Number 2. Including Sicily and Sardinia, Italy is approximately 300,000 square kilometers, which is slightly larger than Arizona, and it is the 10th biggest country in Europe. Number 3. The capital of Italy is Rome and is almost 3,000 years old. It's been the capital since 1871 and is home of the Dome of St. Peter's, the Sistine Chapel, the Colosseum, and the famous Trevi Fountain. Number 4. There are 2 independent states within Italy, the Republic of San Marino and the Vatican City. Italy's San Marino is the world's oldest republic, has fewer than 30,000 citizens, and holds the world's oldest continuous constitution. Its citizens are called Sammarinesi. Vatican City is the only nation in the world that can lock its own gates at night. It has its own phone company, radio, TV stations, money, and stamps. It even has its own army, the historic Swiss Guard. Number 5. No other country in Europe has as many volcanoes as Italy. This is because the Italian peninsula stands on a fault line. 3 major volcanoes, Etna, Stromboli, and Vesuvius, have erupted in the last 100 years. Number 6. Soccer is Italy's most popular sport, and the famous San Siro Stadium in Milan holds up to 85,000 people. Italy has won the World Cup 4 times, the last time 2006 in Germany. Number 7. Influenced in part by the French flag, the Italian flag has evolved over several hundreds of years. The flag is vertically divided into 3 equal sections of green, white and red, representing hope, faith and charity. Another interpretation is that the green represents the Italian landscape, white represents the snow-capped Alps, and red represents the bloodshed that brought about the independence of Italy. Number 8. There is evidence that some sort of pasta and pizza were already eaten in ancient Rome. The world's first true pizzeria, Pizzeria Antica Portalba, opened in Naples in AD 30. Each Italian consumes in average 25 kilograms of pasta each year. However, pasta consumption is considerably higher in the center and south of the country than in the north. Number 9. The Leaning Tower of Pisa was built in 1173 and began to lean soon after, probably due to a poorly laid foundation. During World War II, the Nazis used it as a watchtower. After reconstruction efforts in 2008, engineers declared the tower would be stable for at least another 200 years. And finally, number 10. An estimated 300,000 stray cats live in Rome. Most of them can be found walking inside or around the Colosseum. The Romans love their cats. There is a law that condemns any person killing a cat to a 10,000 euro fee. If you found this video good, why not leave a like? Why not leave a comment or subscribe to my channel?
Cyber Week is here. Save $150 with a free Weave install and 15% off your bundles and salon service. We got you covered. Get a free face mask with every order. Don't miss out. Book now and save more.
All right, you guys. So that is just an example of some of those things that you can learn about the country and the culture. Remember, our essential question today is how can we create a successful composition? Oh, how can we use cultural influences actually to create art? I'm in a different class in my head. How can we use cultural influences to create art? So the way that we do that is by making sure that we learn about the country and the culture and incorporate that in your brochure. Making sure that you look up different facts and different information to include about the brochure, include different sites as well in your brochure. Make it a very nice and neat design to make sure that it's eye-catching so that people can see it. And I'm gonna see if I have anything that I can kind of give you a little insight on to the composition of how we want it to look. so we can make sure that it's done successfully. Let's see. All right, let's go to Italy. Okay. Mm. All right, let's see. So with the brochure, I'm just going to share my screen with you. I want to make sure that you're able to understand how to use that program. Okay, let's go here. Share my screen with you. All right, so let's go to, I'm just going to go to publisher. Ooh, I spelled that all wrong. I had too many P's. There we go. When you go to publisher, you should be able to access a brochure. You can type in templates like I'm doing right now. Ooh, brochure. Okay, so you see an example here of the brochure templates that you can use in different designs. You just got to figure out what you want to do, and you can kind of change it as well. Okay, so I'm just going to do information. Just click that one and have that template. So you can change it. You can add different things to it. You can check it. I want some images and some pictures as well that you can incorporate in here. Detailed information about the country and travel, if just trying to make it like as if you're going to the country, okay? And you want to try to really sell some of these places that they can visit. So you learn some about different places, even in the PowerPoint in the slideshow as well. So those are just some things that you can do. So this is a good way to organize that. When you save your file, let's see what you can save it to. Just to make sure you can save it as a publisher file, a PDF, or a Word document. So if you save it as a Word document, I believe you should still be able to upload it and I can have access to the file. So just think about that, or you can save it as a picture file too. Okay. So those are some files that you can save it as, and make sure you upload it in Schoology. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions, and look forward to seeing your brochures. Today, upload your 10 facts from the lecture that you learned. Okay. All right. Thanks.